Oh, up nice and early today. I've got to teach later. Right, this is the first cold start up, so let's see what it sounds like. Could be quite loud, I'm not sure. Most likely be loud. Yep. Definitely loud. Did a loud pop. It's popping a lot more. Only problem is you probably won't hear it as loud as what I'm hearing it. It's definitely doing it a lot more. Especially when I downshift for like 30 seconds, so it doesn't always do it though. But it's got lovely burbles to it, they're getting louder. So, quite nice. I don't know if that trumpety sound is starting to go. It always sounds better like the next day when it's been sitting there for a while, or overnight. Maybe it's all the crap, like the carbon, it's starting to get hard around it. Maybe, I don't know. Sounds. There you go. Definitely popping more. Anyway. To the video. So basically I just want to do a quick video on what am I doing next to this car. So a bit umming and ahhing again about it, just trying to like do like tweaks to it now to like trial and error to basically get this raspiness out of the way, try and get rid of it somehow. Like I said a lot of the times, I'm not sure if it's because it's new piping and it just needs like carbon build up and then like to be embedded in like 1,000 miles or so, or 5,000 miles even. Maybe that would sort it out. I'm not sure. But then saying that, when I've seen people with Lamborghini Aventadors, completely different car, but they've put on the full like exhaust systems like 20 grand or something, and that's got like the X pipe with no resonators on it. They do like all the headers and everything, and when they start it up you would think it sounds really, really raspy, like as in like a trumpety sound at the end of it as well. Like, I mean, they sound raspy, but I'm on about the trumpet sound at high end, and they never seem to be like that. So I don't think it's to do with like if it's like new piping or not, but then their system's like titanium, which is different, so I'm not sure if it's to do with the piping or not. But like I said, I'm just doing trial and error. I mean, mainly for me, but also for you guys. Not necessarily that you've got a Maserati and you want to know what to do to your exhaust to get it just right. Just with any car. If you want to, because a lot of cars, if you do a certain part, it's going to make it raspy and sound shit. It's not just Maseratis. I mean, all the ones I've done custom jobs, they always have that trumpet sound, especially if you're straight piping. That's like the worst thing you can do to a car. So I'm just not sure on what to do. Like I said, I've done the X pipe, and then I did like, because that went really raspy, and then I did like some small resonators on it. That brought back the tone a little bit, but it's still raspy. And then I did the small cats, which made it louder and a more aggressive tone. I wouldn't say that that made it raspy at all, so I could like discount that one. And then I've done the valve delete just to see if it was like hitting like the valves, and obviously the valve was shut on one side, which can make it vibrate and sound weird, like tingy, which is like the sound that I'm getting. And basically that made it a lot louder, but I wouldn't say it changed like the raspiness or the trumpet sounds just by doing that. So I don't think that was the reason. And then I put on the Larini back box thinking that it's going to take away the trumpet sound. It definitely brought back a different tone, It's deeper, pops more, bangs more. It's brilliant actually. I would say that it's more trumpety sound because I put that on, so I'm not sure if it is because it's brand new and it's just like vibrating. But I just really don't know what to do no more. So, like I said, I'm mainly doing it for me, but also for you guys as well, just to like do trial and error to see what's making it raspy. I mean, people want to know, right? I mean, I've looked online and not everyone really knows. They say, oh, it could be this, it could be that. Some people say headers make it more raspy, some people say it makes it deep. X-pipe, they say that that's the one that makes it really raspy. Other people say, oh, if you do an X-pipe with no resonators, it will smooth it out and make it deeper. I don't think that's true. So yeah, I'm just doing trial and error. So I've got it fitted in with the guys who actually, not the ones who fitted it, the ones who I normally go to. They're going to do a valve delete to get these valves out because there's quite a big valve in it. Again, I don't think it would change the sound by much. What if it's like hitting an object? It still sounds the same before I got the Lurini back box on. It still sounds the same when I had the valves deleted. So I don't think valves being in the way is going to make it have a vibrating sound as such. So I can disregard that one, but I still want to get it taken out anyway, just because I don't want valves in it. So I'm getting that done next week. And now I know I phoned them up saying it's a bit raspy. It's not necessarily raspy. I know I use raspy, that word a lot. It's not really what I mean. I think raspy is just like it's more high pitch. I don't really care about that because I love the high pitched sound because it sounds like a Lamborghini Aventador. But it's just that because with a Lamborghini, if you put your foot down, it's like really high pitched, but it doesn't do that trumpet sound afterwards. So that's what I'm trying to get rid of. So I said to them, would it be like to do with tips? I mean, apparently if you put larger tips on it, I mean, mine are quite large though, so I don't think that would make a difference. I said, could you put in like a suppressor, which is like holes in it basically, like around the tip, or they could just get it so it's like that and then just pull it in and it's got like holes in it to make it deeper tone and less raspy, apparently. I don't think that would really make a difference either, because as soon as we changed one bit on the exhaust, I had stock tips and it changed completely. But obviously stock tips, if it was to do with the tips and not the suppressor, then why doesn't it sound like a trumpet from stock? It's obviously something to do with the design of the exhaust, right? So I know when you take away mufflers, it can get raspy and like really tingy and trumpety and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, I have had exhaust long enough to bed it in, and I mean, this X-pipe is bedded in now, so I don't see why. I mean, I think it went away a little bit, like slightly, but I think it's just because it's still like got that sound, but even if I bedded this in, I don't think it'll get rid of that sound. I'm not sure. But it just means I can never like floor it, because I don't want people to look and go, oh my god, that sounds rubbish. It sounds lovely, it's just when you put your foot down hard, it's got this like weird, like vibrating sound, it just sounds awful. So yeah, I don't know what to do. So what I have done is I phoned up again, just now actually, just the guys at Fast Road Conversions, just to see, because there's a lot actually I want to get checked over, but they just said just to go through it with the guys on the day that you get it all done. I was like, yeah, but I want like a price in mind, and I don't want to waste their time. Meaning, because as soon as you start talking to them, they like basically they're charging you from that point. If I'm like talking to them for half hour to like ask them what to do and like working out what's going to be the best fit, and then they're going to charge you like half hour's work, which is what they've done last time, because they didn't actually start until like 20 minutes afterwards, but they charged me for it. So I haven't been able to talk to them, but you can hear it. It just sounds really shit. So yeah, so I definitely want to get rid of it. So I phoned them up and I said, like, there's some things I want done, so I think it's just best just to go to them on a different day. So I said, is it what to pop in like tomorrow? They said they got a full like exhaust system to do. And then they said they got someone else looking at their car to see what they want done at 4 o'clock. So they said, if you come in at half 4, and then we can like go through it. because there's a lot I want to go through. Basically, because I don't know, I can't really see underneath my car. Like I was trying to look earlier, but I can't really tell because there's stuff in the way I can't really see. But it looks like that they've cut off, you know, the bit that was like hit and it was like bent in. Bloody packaging postage bastards. I think they've like, it looks like that they've kept it on there, but it's all like broken metal. It's all like, looks like it's sharp, so I'm not sure what they've done. Well, it might just be my eyes, I'm not sure. But that's why I want to get it up on the ramp. So basically, I'm trying to be a bit quiet because there's 2 old people walking. Even though they're probably deaf anyway, so I don't know. Well, they're deaf now anyway. But yeah, so I just want to see what they've done to it, because I know that the exhaust tips, he said that like he had to tell the guy like, you know, oh mate, this one's like 2 inches like this way and all this sort of stuff. It's probably because they had to cut it off and sort it out, and they haven't done it properly. But one side looks a little bit longer than the other, so I want to get like underneath it and have a look at what they've done to it, and then ask the guys if they could basically, like, if they've done a shit job, can they repair it? I just want them to basically have it so it's level, so they're both like equal the same side. Make sure that they're not pissed as well, because the tips do look like they're going in a little bit, so I'm not sure if they can sort that out. And ask them if they could like maybe push the tips back a little. I'm not sure if they can. They might be able to, like the other guy said they can't, but I'm sure they can just like cut off the like the hangers and move it up, and then like weld it on so you can like push it back, and then like customise the pipe. Surely you can do that. So that's the whole point of a custom job though. So that's like the main things I want done. I want to make sure that they're not pissed, that they're level on each side, that they're pushed back a little, that bit that they cut off is sorted and have a proper like, is it a flange, like, yeah, where they like fit onto it? Basically like the bit where there's like cuts in it, and then you like get a bracket around it and then tighten it up so it just like stays on it. So yes, that's what I want. I'm not sure, I don't think I'll put in the suppressor. I don't think it's to do with the tips. I'll probably leave that. And I don't want to change the tips because they said you can change the tips, but I actually like the tips, so I don't really want to change that. So I've only got one. I know I said I was going to do the headers as well, which might make it more raspy. So there's only one option. I was looking through the videos of all the stages that I've done and when it became raspy. So from stock, when they was revving it up, it didn't have that like burping sound at the end. I noticed as soon as they put the Larini back box on, when he was revving it up quite hard, and as it calmed down, it didn't do that like afterwards. So it's actually got rid of that sound, which is good. So that's one plus. So I was thinking, when did it become like raspy? And I looked, and it was when I'd done the first modification to it. It was the X pipe. As soon as we'd done the X pipe, it just became like a trumpet. You can hear the difference. So, which I'll do a video of that now actually. I'll do a clip of stock and then X pipe, and you'll hear the difference just by doing that. It's actually getting hot. 18 degrees, Jesus. It's like October. So, I love this bit. This is my favourite bit. There we go. You can still hear it though. It sounds like I'm at a band camp, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I'm just not 100% sure. Is he going to go? God mate, you're right of way. I'm just not sure what to do. It's really bugging me actually. I want to get it right, you know. Downshift. So yeah, so we're just gonna have a look. So from that clip you can see that it's completely changed it. So I don't think it's to do with the piping that's made it like tingy. I think it's to do with the X pipe. Because that's the only thing that I can think of, and that's the only thing that explains it on the internet, is that the X pipe makes it really raspy. So that's got to be the main cause, right? If a back box can make it sound nicer and deeper, and sport cats can make it sound aggressive and pop and bang more and not make it raspy. I haven't done the headers, they're stock, so it's not that. So it's got to be the X-Pipe, right? So now I'm thinking, because I know I've put on some resonators, so there is another clip where we've done sport cats and resonators, but it's still raspy. It's because the resonators are quite long and they're very, very small, so that hasn't really done much. So I think I just need to modify the X-Pipe. And I was thinking, what can I do to it? I don't want to like just put on the stock one, but the stock X-Pipe is actually really good. I'm not sure of the difference with how the X is, because my X, they've done it weird. They've done like 4 fins and put it together, where some people do it just like 2 bits. So I'm not sure if that's the main cause. So the X-Pipe that a lot of people do, like Larini and aftermarket ones, they all do it the same as what the car is. And the car's stock X-Pipe is fantastic. I mean, the shape of it, why not just keep it? And you know, it's the same material. It's not been crumpled down or crushed, so there's no, it's not like losing any airflow. So it doesn't matter. I don't nice that bolt. Yeah. Every time I come off, it does it now. So yeah, so I'm thinking about, because I've still got it, so I'm thinking about just removing the X-Pipe that they done, keeping the stock X-Pipe, but not putting on the stock muffler. What's this guy doing? He's like reversing into me. Watch where you're going, mate. Can you see a bright yellow Maserati behind you? Probably not, because it's a van. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do that, but I was gonna literally put on the X-Pipe, the stock one, and just have the stock box as well, because I was thinking, well, if I go any larger with the resonators, it's going to be the same size, but it's stock, so it's obviously restricted quite a bit actually, because the guys think that it wasn't. They said, oh, it's not going to make much of a difference, like even doing it with no muffler, like no resonators at all. Just driving around it, like this girl went to show off, or didn't do anything, I was just literally driving like this. So basically, yeah, so it made a massive difference in sound and loudness. So I think the best thing to do is put on the stock X-Pipe, cut off the old resonator, so the stock resonator, and just ask them to do the same sort of box, so not 2 little like circle ones that go around each pipe, just an actual box that go like around both of the pipes. And then, but have it as a sport one, so it's still got better airflow than the stock, and then that should bring the sound back to normal, but slightly better, so it still would like pop in that. So I don't want to go completely back to stock, so I reckon that's what I'm going to ask them to do, and see how much it will be just to do that, and hopefully that will sort out the rasp and the trumpet sound, and hopefully it will still like pop and bang more. Obviously that's more to do with like sport cats and things, so I don't think, and the Larini back box has made it pop and bang a lot more. The X-Pipe, I didn't really notice any bang, so I don't think it would make a difference if I put on like a different resonator. I think it would. But yeah, so that's the plan. Everyone just looks at me like, what the fuck? Love it. So I'm going to go there tomorrow, get a price, see what we're going to do. But the plan is to change this X-Pipe to see if... See, you know what I mean? Really loud. It might even tone it down, and I know I said that it doesn't drone, but that's because I haven't bedded it in. So just start bedding it in, it's going to start to drone, so it might even get rid of the drone as well, because the resonators are really tiny. So, wait for the next video, which I'll update you on what's happening with the X-Pipe, and are we doing any more modifications after that? Of course we are. It's me. Why not? Let's get this exhaust fully done, shall we? So stay tuned for the next video, but for now I'm gonna be a knob and cause havoc.